Hello everybody and welcome. I am your host Captain Awesomeness and I am back at Boss Pro Karting today. So before I talk about my session here today at Boss Pro Karting, let me just mention to you guys that I really had a lot of fun doing that Tuesday league night over at High Voltage Karting. And I gotta tell you, when I looked at the results, I was kind of shocked. I placed 8th out of the total 11 people that were racing yesterday. I did a pretty good lap time. I actually broke my personal best record. I think before yesterday, the best lap time I could do was 38.5. I ended up doing 38.3. So obviously I am improving and I'm getting into that 37 club, closer and closer, inch by inch, but I'll make it happen. So pretty excited about that. And before I continue on about my session today at Boss Pro Karting, guys, let me please ask you to hit that thumbs up button, please comment, please subscribe, and please share this channel with everyone you know. So follow me along, guys, and let's hope that I can impress you all with a much better performance than the last time I was here. All right, guys, real quick, I gotta tell you, first of all, Boss Pro Karting folks have been real nice in letting me feature their electric go-karts to you guys. So first and foremost, it is an electric kart. It is very heavy, like we're talking about 600 pounds. So one of the things that I learned from the seasoned folks as well as the staff there is that you have to take advantage of the features that the kart provides you. One of those features happens to be the fact that this seat moves front and back. So I'm going to show you exactly how you're supposed to sit if you come here and race. So this way you can make sure that your center of gravity is taken away from the heaviest point, which is all the way in the back to a little bit to the center. And that center of gravity only comes in from the fact that if you weigh something like me, 184 pounds, as much weight of the possible that you can try to move to the front to help balance out the kart, that would be better for you in terms of being able to control the kart and in terms of being able to hit better lap times. So I'm going to demonstrate real quick what that looks like, and then you guys can go from there. So here I am about to sit down. So the way it'll work is there's a little strap here, and this strap helps you move front and back. So all I have to do is just pull up on it and get as close to the steering wheel as possible. Now, the thing is that it does make for a uncomfortable position seating wise, but I am telling you that is the one key reason why I was able to hit the lap times that I have is by helping move the center of gravity forward. The other part is also about how to actually navigate through the track, and that is the more important part, but this is also important, not equally, but just a little bit. Anyhow, so with that, now the pedals also can move forward and back, as you can just see, and the idea here is to try to move it all the way out as much as you can. So that's what I've done, and the idea behind that is, again, you're moving more of your weight a little bit forward to help with the steering aspect of the steering wheel. So that's what I wanted to show you guys real quick. I'm about to start a session here, but really thought that would be an important point for me to share with you all. So let's get things started and go for a session. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of presentation I did on the kart. Now I am waiting on two gentlemen to join me who I've been told are equally capable as I am. So we're gonna make things happen. All right. Shoot. Well, that's not a good start, but that's all right. This thing sucks. This thing is giving me a hard time with traction. They're right behind me, so Alright guys, I'm about to sit in the kart, but before I start this last session, let me tell you something. The layout of Boss Pro Karting just changed, and I waited
a full hour for them to change the layout, and this is going to be the layout that they're going to have for the month of October, and we are going to be the first guinea pigs. As I've been told, they've made a lot of changes to the layout, especially with some surface stuff as well, where it'll be a little bit slick and will cause the go-kart to drift in certain spots. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out. I've also been told that the lap times are going to be affected. It will be 5 seconds longer in terms of overall lap time compared to the previous layout. So I have these two gentlemen that I just met a little bit ago who are joining me, and they seem to be equally capable, maybe even better than me. And we're all going to figure out how we're gonna experience the way this particular layout is gonna work out for us. They've introduced some more turns and stuff. I'll see if I can get a picture of the layout for you guys to see, and if I do, you will see it right as I talk about it right now. So I cannot wait to get on there. I am hoping, so if I've done the best lap time of 19.063, if the car does what it's supposed to do, I am hoping that I can hit a 24-second lap time. Whether that'll happen or not, we don't know, because again, the layout is brand new. I have not raced on it before. They've put some slick areas as well in it, so all of that may play into like a 25-second or 26-second lap time. So only way to know that is by getting on the track itself.
Okay guys, I am gonna do two things here. First and foremost, I am actually trying out a different lens just to see how I look versus, you know, the background, if it's all blurry and all that stuff. Let me know if you like it. But anyway, let me just also talk about this. It's been just a little under 24 hours since the time I had that session over at Boss Pro Karting in that new track layout, and by gosh, I got to tell you, I enjoyed the heck out of it. Lap time wise, I did not do the 24 seconds that I thought I would. I actually ended up with the best lap time of 24.55 something, and I also do know that one of the staff actually raced right after I got done with my session on the new track layout, and they hit a track lap time of about 24.358. So obviously I have lots of room for improvement, and I know exactly where that is at this point, and it is where basically the drift portion comes up. So definitely looking forward to going back there and trying to get a better lap time than I did when I was just there yesterday. Having said that, I will also say this, that per the conversation I've had with the management folks as well as one of the owners, the track is not going to open with the new layout until the 6th of October. This was just a trial thing that they were doing while I was there with these two other gentlemen by the name of Ethan, and I forget the name of the other guy, and I'm sorry about that, dude. But I also got to have a good conversation with one of the owners, Lee himself, and it was a pretty good, fruitful conversation. I kind of basically gave him my ideas as to why I find myself racing over at high voltage more frequently than Boss, and it just so happened that he had this whole plan about changing it up anyway, which I was aware of. I just did not know to what degree that change would happen, and all I can say as a result of that is, to me, this is exactly where Boss and now High Voltage are. So the difference between the two at this point is just how different the layouts are, but the level of excitement, quite so seriously, is the same. So I'm going to be equally splitting my time now between both tracks. I take back what I said about how I would go to Boss Pro Karting not as frequently as I was going to High Voltage. As a matter of fact, I'm going to join their league as well. So now I have two places whose league I'm going to be a part of. But overall, this was awesome. I really liked it, and I highly recommend you guys try to go to both places whenever you have the opportunity to. So that's really it. I will see you in the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.